The saddest thing that I have seen in this pandemic is the huge rise of domestic violence cases that are happening. People are cooped up, they're trapped now with the monster that's beating them. What would your message be, as somebody who's overcome this, what would your message be to the people who are experiencing this right now?
Oh, this is such a tough one for me. And realizing that all these cases have gone up since everybody's been stuck inside. So my message would be to these women and children just to love yourself enough to put up boundaries on, what you should tolerate and what you should not tolerate, because you don't deserve to be treated less than great in this life, and you've got to know when to leave. Like, yeah, we're stuck inside. You probably think that there's nowhere for you to go, but there's resources, like the YWCA is one, or just if you trust somebody, if you know somebody that you trust, just to get you away from the situation, especially for right now when we are just stuck in this for another month at least. So you've got to be able to leave, and there are resources out there. So that would be my message.
Yeah, I'm gonna add on to that, because it's something that we've both overcome in our own ways. And what helped me was to know the difference of what love is. A lot of people say they love you, but they will do terrible things to you. And if you really take a minute and define love, what is love? Love is patient, love is kind, love is blah, 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 blah. And you will know them by their fruits, not by their words. If an orange tree tries to say that it's an apple tree,
right?
It's an orange tree, and it's going to continue to be an orange tree. It's not an apple tree. So don't believe what they say, believe what they do. Find truth, hold on to truth, identify what love really means, hang on to that. Know that you do deserve to be loved. You're a beautiful child of God. Mm-hmm. No matter what or where you came from or what you've done in your life, you deserve to be loved. If God is being used against you, this is a touchy one, but if God is being used against you, or scripture is being used against you, you have to get clear on who God really is. Mm-hmm. And who is he as a father? Who does he say that you are? So if you've got somebody saying the words but treating you a certain way, and or speaking these kinds of things about you and using things as something to twist over your heart and over your mind, then you're going to have to rebuke those and stand on the truth. God would say, what are the kinds of things that God would say to you? Right. What are the kinds of things that God would do? So that can like cut off the lies and the cage of lies that somebody else is trying to do when they're coming in God's name.
That's a great point, because a lot of people will, our past doesn't define us. Everybody's made mistakes in their past. And if you are with somebody that keeps trying to bring up your past and what you've done and why, and that's the reason why nobody's going to love you, you're never going to find any better. Well, as we know, God forgives, and you can be a new person in God any day you want to wake up and be that person. So if somebody else is still trying to tell you who you are by things that you've done in the past, like you said, you can rebuke that. That's not who God says you are. So to know who you are, that's who you are in God. And that's what you always have to look for. It's not what you've done in your past, because God has a whole nother future for you if you choose that.